We're here today with Mr. West from Digby. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing okay. It's just a little interview to try to figure out who you guys are at Digby. I guess my first question is, what is the first thing people should know about your company?
The first thing they should know about Digby is we strive to keep our costs down. And one of our strategies to do that is to invest heavily in our automation, which is production lines, robots, things of that nature. And we also strive to keep our R&D cycle time down. What that does, that allows us to research new products, technology, and introduce it to the market sooner in an attempt to beat our competitors.
After 4 years, how do you think Digby is fared against its competition?
We could have done better, honestly. We're not leading the market by any means. We still have some tweaking and things to do to get our market share up, but we think we're in a good position to be able to do that.
What has been your main strategy so far?
Well, the two market segments we focus on here at Digby are the high-end market segment and traditional market segment. As I said before, we're trying to cut our costs as much as we can in those segments. And the way we do that, again, is through automation and what we call TQM, Total Quality Management. That allows us to do research on our product so we can introduce a more reliable product to the market and keep the customer happy.
Do you feel like you've executed your strategy properly?
Yes and no. We've done the things we've wanted to do. We've got some major accomplishments as far as the automation and TQM side goes. Our cash flow could be tweaked to be a little bit more efficient. We did have to take out 3 emergency loans out of the past 4 years, so that's definitely something we want to correct and really eliminate in the future years.
What are some things that you guys would change?
Some things we would change, we've had to take some short-term loans out, and that has caused us to pay more in interest at the end of the year each year. Probably going to go long-term with that or issue more stocks if possible. Another thing is promotion and sales. I believe we're investing a little bit too much in that department. Like I said, efficiency is the key that we're going to have to dial in on.
What's going to be your strategy moving forward? Any new products on the horizon?
That's a possibility. As I said before, with our attention being focused on our R&D cycle time and automation, what we can do is if we get in the later years and we decide we want to develop a new product, we'll be able to do that in a much less time compared to our competitors. Right now, we do believe that our products we do have is solid enough that we can improve on and really be effective within the market.
The last question that I have is, in the future, what markets do you think that Digby is best positioned to do well in?
We're positioned to enter in the low market, I believe. Our primary focus, again, is traditional and high-end. I believe we need to get those tweaked and exactly where we want them efficiency-wise. But we definitely have the capability to get into the low-end market again. We have a large capacity. If we wanted to produce, we could definitely keep up with our competition in that area.
Questions I have for you today, Mr. West. We appreciate you.
Great. Glad I could be here.
I'm glad too. We got some insight on who Digby is. So we really appreciate the interview.
Great.
My name is AJ. It's really good to have you guys here, and you guys have a good night.